All right, welcome back. We're still on the matter, talking about the girls, and I think it's safe to move on now and talk about other things. Where do we go now,
Yeah, I'll talk
Cecilia?
about the Confederation of African Athletics Championship. Talk about the test event that will be taking place today right there in Asaba. It's going to test run that particular stadium. We know how prepared they are. Asaba is ready, Delta is ready, Nigeria is ready to host the 21st edition of the Confederation of African Athletics Senior Championship. Well, we're going to be having a whole lot of fun today, knowing that about outside Nigerian elite athletes that will be taking part in this particular one-day event. We're going to be having athletes from other African countries
showing up.
They have it. Yeah, it will be officially declared open with a test run event today, and of course talking about the African Tour Athletics meet. So countries like Gambia, Ghana, Mauritius, Kenya, South Africa, Botswana, all of them will be here to take part in the event. And also the event has been categorized into, you have a promotional, the elite, the classic, and of course winners will get a lot of dollars, you know. So that's where it's going to be. But for the athlete that will be competing, talking about Nigerian athletes, also going to put them in the stead to prepare so well, you know, for the African Senior Athletics Championship. We know we're experts on knowing that South Africa have been dominating. Would they make it a hat-trick? Twice they've won it back-to-back.
Well, South Africa won it in Marrakesh in 2014, and they hosted and won in 2016 in Durban. And the likes of Akani Simbine, Caster Semenya, Wade Van Niekerk, we know they won at the last tournament, and they've been talking tough. Nigeria should take them serious. Some of the elite athletes that will represent us, the likes of Okagbari, but the African Tour today, the Van Oduduru is in town. And it's time of 10.10 seconds. Don't forget that he's the NCAA record holder. For me, he's one of our brightest spots for the 100 meters. Then Blessing Okagbare. And I'm also looking forward to Joy Udo Gabriel.
Yeah.
She's been doing quite well. Unfortunately, she could not make it to Finland. But let's put that aside now and focus on the CAA. We've not done too well lately.
At all.
We've not done too well lately, we have to say. But let's see what the organizers will come up with today at the African Tour to test run the facilities. Yusuf Ali, the guy in charge of the technical as regards this competition, said this stadium is a 9-lane track. The only 9-lane track in Nigeria. And it's IAF standard. Now they've talked about it. Let's see all what they've talked about come to action and fruition. I believe Nigeria wouldn't disappoint. The LOC chairman, Solomon Ogba, has also assured us the Delta State government, and I know Nigeria will give a befitting hosting of the tournament, the 21st edition, and hopefully we can host to win.
And hopefully we'll keep this, the stadium, we'll keep it running. Last week I was listening about the entire, you know, grilling Ben, talking about the stadium. So I hope we can keep everything in shape and all things will work well for Nigeria. And the top stars will show up too. We'd love to see all of them as well.
Senior championship.
So they have to
choice.
show up.
Records will be broken. I can't wait.
Osetalu and Muriel Aure, the biggest albatross of Blessing.
So don't just give us excuses, show up. All right, so we can leave athletics now and talk about the big one. Football. Talk about the CAF Confederation Cup. The league, we're not going to be talking about it. It should have helped Enyimba if everything had started, but of course, now they train without really having much of match practice. But today they stepped to the field to play against Williamsville. 1-1, lost 1. And with the way African football is, if you want to qualify, just win your own matches and try to get something away. And in Port Harcourt today, you expect Enyimba to get the job done. Well,
I thought Enyimba would at least grab a point on the road against the Congo Brazilian club, but they messed up. But it is what it is. Thankfully, they won their first game against Joliba. They have 3 points now, and they're playing against Williamsville Athletics Club, who have 4 points. Haven't won 1 and drawn 1. Like I did say, get to win your home games and hope that you can at least avoid defeat on the road. But I hope Enyimba are not match rusty.
Yeah.
That's what everybody fears.
Match rusty. I hope they are fit to take on these young sides. I checked the team lists. They have young players who have grown because Williamsville is a young club. Didier Drogba is a board member. So they've pumped money into the club, gotten the best young players from Ivory Coast, and the first time on the continent, they want to make it count. So Enyimba have their work cut out, and they shouldn't just underrate and say, okay, it's an unknown club, not like the ASEC Mimosa South African club that will know their reputation in Ivory Coast. Get to defeat these guys at home, because on the road, it might not be easy. We hope Enyimba impresses today, but I'm a bit skeptical because of the rustiness. They went off on the radar due to the World Cup commitment. The league went on break, and we don't know how they would prosecute this encounter. But we just believe that the Nigerian spirit will prevail and get to win this game for Enyimba and do well when they go on the road.
Let's not even imagine. Let's not imagine them not winning. But if they don't, it puts them in a... I don't want to imagine, but we're professionals here. You have to look at all angles. As a Nigerian, I don't want to imagine them not winning. But because of all the things you've said, match rustiness, some of the distractions, when the league will start, when will it not start, all of those issues, what if? It's a big what if. But does it put them in a precarious situation if maybe at the end of the day they get a draw?
Yeah, certainly. And if they get to draw today, it will be 4 points from 3 games. And should they lose, it will be 3 points from 3 games, from 3 matches. And you know, when you have to play against Joliba that you defeated at home, they want to get one over you in Bamako. Not forgetting that this other side that defeated them on the road can say,
yeah,
so fantastic,
we can
do it again. So you need to win today. We should not also forget that they are only representative at this stage.
Left.
Enyimba would also want to at least be spoiled by the fact that, yes, they won back-to-back CAF Champions League title in 2003 and 2004, but they have yet to win the Confederation Cup. We want to also push our cause, talking about Nigerian representatives now, in terms of the CAF coefficient. Do you understand? So there's enough motivation for Enyimba, and I can only hope they get to win today.
All right, so as a Nigerian, I want them to win, and hopefully they will get the job done. That what if, it's not looking
You don't want to think about it.
You don't want to think about it.
We don't want to think about it.